Katy Perry, the electrifying pop sensation whose hits have soundtracked generations of heartbreak and empowerment, has stepped into a new chapter of her life with none other than Justin Trudeau, the charismatic former leader whose political prowess once commanded global stages. The pair, whose chemistry had been the subject of whispers and winks since midsummer, finally silenced the speculation by arriving hand-in-hand at an exclusive Parisian venue for Perry's birthday celebration. The Crazy Horse, that legendary cabaret nestled in the heart of the City of Light, provided the perfect backdrop, a place synonymous with seductive artistry, where nude performers weave tales of desire through graceful choreography. As the couple crossed the threshold, their intertwined fingers spoke volumes, a public declaration of affection that blended Hollywood glamour with diplomatic poise. Perry, ever the vision of bold femininity, commanded attention in a crimson gown that clung to her curves like a second skin. The dress, a masterpiece of contemporary design, featured a plunging scoop neckline that teased just enough to intrigue, while a daring thigh-high slit allowed glimpses of leg with every step, evoking the sultry confidence of her dark horse era. She amplified her statuesque silhouette with strappy black mesh heels that laced up her calves, adding inches and an edge of vulnerability to her strut. A petite black Birkin bag dangled from her arm, its quilted leather a subtle luxury against the gown's fiery hue. Her raven locks were swept into an elegant updo, exposing the elegant line of her neck and shoulders, while oversized silver chandelier earrings swayed like pendulums, catching the flash of paparazzi bulbs. Her makeup was a study in smoky seduction, kohl-rimmed eyes that smoldered under the streetlights, lips painted a matching red that promised passion. As she flashed her megawatt smile, it wasn't just the birthday girl beaming, it was a woman utterly at ease in her joy, the weight of past heartaches lifted by this new connection. Trudeau, stepping into the spotlight with the grace of a man accustomed to scrutiny, matched her energy in a tailored black suit that hugged his athletic frame. Beneath the jacket, a crisp black t-shirt offered a casual counterpoint, a nod to the evening's festive informality while maintaining an air of effortless sophistication. His salt and pepper hair was styled back, revealing a forehead etched with the subtle lines of experience, and his eyes, those piercing blue orbs that have swayed parliaments, locked onto Perry's with unmistakable tenderness. He extended a hand to steady her as they navigated the cobblestone approach to the venue, his touch lingering protectively. This wasn't mere chivalry, it was the quiet language of lovers, a gesture that whispered of late-night conversations and shared secrets. The evening unfolded like a scene from a romantic film, the couple flanked by a close-knit circle of friends who added to the intimate vibe. As they made their entrance, laughter bubbled from the group, a soundtrack to the budding romance that had captivated tabloids. The Crazy Horse's interior, with its velvet-draped walls and mirrored stages, amplified the magic, performers gliding through routines that celebrated the human form in its most liberated state. Perry and Trudeau, seated front row, absorbed the show with rapt attention, her head occasionally resting on his shoulder, his arm draped casually yet possessively around her waist. It was a night of unbridled celebration, toasting not just another trip around the sun but the serendipity of finding someone who matches your rhythm. Their departure was equally cinematic. Emerging from the theater's gilded doors, Perry clutched a bouquet of long-stemmed roses, gifts from admirers or perhaps a token from Trudeau himself, her cheeks flushed from champagne and exhilaration. Trudeau guided her with a gentle hand on the small of her back, steering her toward a sleek chauffeured sedan idling curbside. The air was crisp with autumn promise, the Eiffel Tower's glow a distant sentinel over their escape. Perry paused to accept 2 crimson blooms from an enthusiastic fan, her thank you, a melodic lilt that carried over the hum of the city. As they slid into the car's leather embrace, the door closing on prying eyes, the couple shared a glance that needed no words, a silent vow amid the whirl of romance. This public debut caps months of speculation that began in the sultry haze of July, when eagle-eyed observers spotted the duo at discreet dinners and coastal getaways. Whispers of chemistry ignited during a charity gala, where Perry's powerhouse vocals met Trudeau's eloquent toasts, their banter crackling like fireworks. What started as professional admiration, Perry's advocacy for environmental causes aligning with Trudeau's progressive policies, blossomed into something deeper, fueled by late-night texts and stolen weekends. Friends describe it as effortless, a collision of worlds where Perry's kaleidoscopic creativity dances with Trudeau's measured intellect. She's the spark, he's the steady flame, one insider quipped, capturing the yin-yang dynamic that makes them click. For Perry, this romance arrives at a pivotal juncture. Fresh from sold-out tours and a string of chart toppers, she's embraced a phase of reinvention, channeling personal growth into anthems of resilience. Motherhood to her daughter Daisy has grounded her, infusing her performances with a newfound depth, but she's long sought a partner who could navigate the glare of fame without flinching. Trudeau, post his political chapter, brings a worldly perspective, years of high-stakes negotiations honing his ability to read rooms and hearts alike. Their shared love for the arts bridges any gaps. Perry's flair for spectacle complements Trudeau's patronage of film festivals and galleries. Imagine the power couple at future events. Red carpets where her gowns steal the show, his speeches laced with her lyrical flair. The Parisian setting for this milestone was poetic, a city that has long symbolized amour. The Crazy Horse, with its history of hosting icons from Josephine Baker to modern provocateurs, felt like destiny. Perry's birthday bash evolved into a microcosm of their story, intimate yet electric, private yet profoundly public. As they held hands exiting, the image etched itself into cultural memory, a modern fairy tale where pop royalty meets political legacy. Friends toasted to futures untold, clinking glasses to adventures from Toronto's snowy streets to Los Angeles sunsets. Yet, beneath the glamour lies a narrative of vulnerability. Perry's past relationships, splashed across headlines, taught her the cost of openness. Trudeau's public life, a gauntlet of scrutiny, has forged his resilience. Together they navigate this with humor and honesty, turning potential pitfalls into plot twists. Their romance isn't just a headline, it's a testament to second acts, proving that love, like a hit single, can remix the expected into something extraordinary. As dawn broke over the Seine, Perry and Trudeau slipped away, roses in hand, hearts entwined. In a world hungry for hope, their story shines. A reminder that the best verses are often unwritten, waiting for the right duet to bring them to life.